Have you ever wondered how to avoid accidentally mixing things up in the busiest part of your kitchen? Imagine trying to keep certain foods completely separate, even when you are washing dishes. It might seem tricky, but with a few simple guidelines, it is entirely manageable and becomes second nature. Proper kosher sink management centers around preventing cross-contamination between different food categories, primarily meat, dairy, and non-kosher items. This means either having completely separate sinks designated for each category, or, if you have only one sink, strictly defined usage protocols to ensure these items never interact in a way that compromises their kosher status. The core reason behind this separation comes from the fundamental laws of kashrut, which prohibit the mixing of meat and dairy products. Beyond that, keeping kosher means ensuring that kosher foods do not come into contact with non-kosher items. Sinks are a high-risk area because water, splashes, and food particles can easily transfer flavors and status from one item to another. The principle of ta'am, or taste transfer, means that even a trace amount of flavor from a non-kosher or prohibited item can render a kosher item non-kosher. To put this into practice, if you have two sinks, clearly designate one exclusively for meat dishes and the other for dairy. When you have a single sink, you can use distinct plastic wash basins or racks within the sink itself, assigning one for meat and another for dairy items. It is also essential to use separate, clearly labeled sponges, scrub brushes, and even dish towels for meat and dairy dishes. After washing, ensure dishes from different categories dry in separate areas, or use designated drying racks to prevent any accidental contact. For an extra layer of protection and clarity, many people find it helpful to color code their kitchen tools. Imagine red sponges and dish towels for meat, and blue or green for dairy. Some also use distinct sink protectors or liners that can be swapped out depending on whether meat or dairy dishes are being washed, offering a visible barrier and reducing the risk of error. Ultimately, the goal of proper kosher sink management is to create clear boundaries and organized systems in your kitchen. This careful attention to detail not only ensures that you are adhering to dietary laws, but also brings a sense of order and peace of mind to your everyday kosher living, making meal preparation a joyful and confident experience.
If you love kosher living, like, subscribe, and join our table.